This is what we do when we cover a big game like national championship. It's what we do when we cover the elections. It's what we do when we do a months-long investigative project like dangerous dwellings, or we're covering a nightly city council meeting. You'll see that everyone in here is talking about the passion. Their passion comes across what if this is for naught? That's what we do. That's part of the deal. So it really tells a tremendous story about the hardworking folks who, are going to make this possible.
Basically, how flexible do you have to be? Because we had a plan. We know what we want to do. We kind of know what we want to do, but you still have to be flexible to pivot and do something else if you see a story come up, even in the midst of all this stuff going on. Like, how flexible do you have to be? You can't, just stick to, no, we got to do this plan. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
No, because if you're really rigid with it, you'll just end up being disappointed, because inevitably something insane is going to happen, or inevitably 60 people are going to be wanting to talk to Jalen Carter, and you're going to have to be like, okay, I got to be patient. I got to go talk to Nolan Smith today or something like that. Because if you're too rigid, you're just going to drive yourself crazy. So you have to be prepared, and you have to be, a situation like this, a lot of these guys never talk to media. You don't get them a lot. So today you just have to be super prepared and be like, well, there's 20 people I can go to at any time.
I gotta get a story out of here.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get so much stuff. Chip calls it standing under a waterfall with the Dixie cup, and that's what it is. You just have to put your Dixie cup. You have to try to.
Doug Robertson of the AJC. It's for Chris. Ohio State has the 2,000-yard receivers. Are there any comparables to any other wide receiver tandems in the SEC you faced to those two guys?
Okay, so sometimes you shoot video in Chip Tower's hotel room because that is just what's available to us.
The lead 14 now with 31 seconds to go.
Getting a lead got them out of their style of play.
Play fake, launch, wide open. Ryon Smith left alone, and Georgia strikes quickly. 50 for the win and a spot in the national championship game. It's on the way. No good. He hooked it, and Georgia is going to survive.
So, funny story about Midnight Miracle that's written by someone on David's team who was battling COVID all week. He and his wife wasn't even sure he'd be able to come to work. Mustered up the energy to work from his house that night and ended up writing Midnight Miracle, which I believe will go down in AJC lore as one of the great headlines. So, Chris, we've got a bunch of folks leaving on Thursday.
Yep, Chip, Sarah, Ryan,
welcome to sunny California.
Joseph, Jason leave on Thursday. Doug Robeson goes on. Most of them are there Thursday. The last person rolls in on Saturday.
behind the scenes of covering the national championship.
Yep.
We have landed in LA, but
Our bags haven't.
The teams get there on Friday, media day on Saturday, coaches on Sunday, game on Monday. If they win, there's a press conference on Tuesday morning.
But the Georgia Bulldogs bludgeoned their way to back-to-back. Glory, glory, Georgia, as the fight song says.
But look, I think this has been a great example of teamwork, a great example of collaboration. I almost get teary-eyed when I talk about this, but God, the work we have done over a short amount of time, and to watch it all come together and just see how perfectly it went off without a hitch was pretty amazing, and I hope that everyone is feeling as proud about it as I am. Thank y'all very much.